You know, Carrie, this actually comes at the perfect time, given that the blowout is like the hottest, trendiest thing for the summer. It's blowing up all over social media, and it's easy to use. It's lightweight. It has 3 different settings on it, a low, medium, and a high, so you can kind of gauge it where it'll sit well best with the hair texture that you have. So I'm gonna use it on medium right now. And I'm going to show you how easy this is to actually use. Super light, like I said. You're going to want to take a section no wider than the actual brush. This way you can kind of keep control throughout the whole styling process. You're going to put that under, and then you're going to let the brush kind of go around the hair and do what it needs to do on its own. A lot of people will get a tool like this, even just a regular brush, and feel that they need to do a bunch of pulling and unnecessary aggressive movements with the tool, right? Let the brush go around the hair, let the hair wrap around there, and let that shape just kind of take place, right? You can hold it in a little more, especially if you want that body on the ends. It's super smooth. The teeth are nice and wide so that when you do kind of get it through, it detangles the hair and does exactly what it needs to do for you. I'm gonna show you another section here, and then I'm gonna let Connie put me to shame. That's what we're gonna see. You got your challenge set up for you, Connie.
I love this. I love it. Dueling hair dryers. Do you know, Sal, one of the reasons that I love this so much is because it just eliminates a step for me.
It does. Well, you got 2 hands working on just one part as opposed to having to juggle the 2 on your own, right? So I'm gonna get another section through. I'm gonna go a little higher on this one. You can use 2 hands on your own as well to really wrap it in there and secure it. And I'll tell you what I love most is how easily it goes through the hair. Now, a really good tip with a tool like this is blast dry the hair, 90%, right? Before you throw this in, and then use this as your finishing product to give it that shine and that lovely shape. Connie, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, there you go. You're up.
Thank you. All right, you can see Connie using it. Come on back and sit down with me, Sal, because, you know, when you have hairstylists, you know, writing in saying, actual hairstylists like yourself saying, I absolutely love it. People ask me all the time who did my, you know, who's doing my hair, and you know, that's what the clients are saying.
Sure.
Sharon writes in, I've never been good at blow drying my hair, but this blowout brush is great. My hair is smooth, it's shiny, and no frizz.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you are eliminating the frizz.
You're eliminating the frizz. You're eliminating the frizz. You're eliminating the time and the juggling with 2 hands, right?
And it's lightweight.
Very light.
So a little bit of arthritic hands, you never know. I know I do. So, I mean, that's really important to me.
It is.
Also, I don't have to worry about it getting too hot, which is nice. And it's not, look at this. I want to show you something. It's oval. Right, when you see that in an oval shape, I just find it's better than the round, for me.
Absolutely. I actually think it just glides a little better through it.
Is that what it is?
I do. It just because when it's completely round, that's when you get into the tangling a little bit. Sometimes it wraps around too much around the barrel. This kind of just gives you that nice fold to give you that soft finish. Us hairdressers can't stand the product because it's taking business away from us.
That was the whole idea from FHI. Also, you know, you can see just sort of smoothing under, but if you wanted to do a little bit more of a Farrah Fawcett sweep,
you can.
Right?
You can. You just kind of hold it in that position, in that shape, and again, let the blow dryer do what it has to do, right?
When you were saying rough dry, I'm so glad that you talked about that, because that's what I felt. Don't do this with your hair sopping wet.
No, no. Well, A, you don't want to spend that long on blow drying your hair, right? It eliminates the time, and the brush works better in hair that's a little drier.
So this is what I do, because I don't want to have to pull out a second hairdryer, obviously, right? So put it on, and then I put it, oh, that must have been great for audio, sorry guys. But underneath my hair, and I just hold it there.
Hold it there.
And then I just let my hair blow, like just rough dry that way. And then I'll just put it on top a little bit, and it'll rough dry.
And you'll smooth it out. And then you section and smooth it out, absolutely.
So it's so simple to use, but the price on this is great. I mean, I guess I'm not going to ask you how much you charge.
Yeah, it's a little different than the product.
But you can eliminate that step.
Absolutely.
Which, of course, we all need.
But you know, another really great tip for this here is, let's say you do like to get a blowout once a week. Right? You like to go in, you like to get it done. Maintaining it is tough at home. Right? There's always that challenge of what can I do on my own? Like what better product to use, right?
What is it? Like whenever you go to a professional.
Yes.
And getting some real shape at the crown, that might be easy for you to do it up there, but
well, you know what?
Any tips on that?
Yeah, I mean, grab a smaller section. That's always my tip when it comes down to creating shape and body and volume. Sometimes at home, we feel the need to to divide our hair into 3 jumbo sections and blow dry the whole thing. When you're working on the crown, especially around the front, pay more attention. Go a bit smaller on the section and just give it more of a solid finish. You won't regret it.
Okay, so this is what some reviews, because there's a lot of 5-star reviews on this. Zoe writes in, dries and styles all at the same time, great value, bought one from the expensive brand, not worth the money. We're not gonna say any names, of course, because that's not who we are, right, Sal?
No, definitely not.
Cheryl writes in, I was skeptical, but I have short hair and I wasn't sure if it would work for me. So any tips on the short hair?
You know, you can use it the way you said earlier, kind of on top of your hair, right? You can brush a style in. You can kind of use that heat to create the anti-frizz benefits that this blow dryer gives you.
So that's ideal. And I always love this for, you know, this stacking in my drawer. Like I don't have to worry about the big brush. Like, you know, when you're looking for space. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. It minimizes that.
Tourmaline, why is tourmaline so important in a tool?
I think it's for the strength of the blow dryer. Yeah.
And helping to smooth. So you really do get that kind of combination. So quality, it's FHI. FHI is a huge brand, so we would love for you to check it on out. It's only $97, and I know Connie's hair looks fabulous. Will you just, before we go, I know we're going to wrap up, do you want to just give us an outside curl?
Absolutely.
Yeah, do one of those and then we'll wrap. Yeah.
Absolutely. I would take it right around the front here, and then I would get it on top. And again, the same way I used it from underneath, I'll use it on the other side, with the fact that I'm not going very fast, I'm going slow, and I'm letting that hair just kind of wrap around the brush and do exactly what you want it to do in the end, and that's give it a little flip.